This is my A2 Media Studies Task 4 movie trailer analysis, and the movie trailer I will be analysing is House at the End of the Street. So pretty much straight away from the establishing shot we can gather, due to the fact it's a long shot, that the area that the movie will be set in, and the fact that the lighting is natural and obviously dark, and the only lights are coming from the car and the street lamps, automatically setting the mood and the tone of what the movie is going to be like and how it could possibly be dark. In addition to this, the mise-en-scène of Jennifer Lawrence we can also see due to the long shot, because she is wearing teenage clothing and natural hair and makeup, which gives us an insight as to what the type of character that she is. Could create a sense of intimacy with the audience and the character already without watching the movie.
Hey, do you need a ride?
No, I'm fine. This is my driveway.
No, it's not. You just moved in on Sycamore Lane. I live next door.
You're Ryan Jacobson.
Yeah.
So talking about the mise-en-scène again, we can now see a close-up of Jennifer Lawrence, and we can see her makeup. She's wearing dark eyeliner under her eyes, and this could represent her as having two sides to her. So the dark eyeliner could show some sort of risk or a darker side to her. As well as this, the continuous fade to blacks along with the high-pitched continuous ringing of the music makes us as the audience feel uncomfortable and creates a sense of tension, which also correlates with the movie, as we can quite clearly see that the two characters feel uncomfortable within this situation.
Your parents got killed. I'm sorry, I know that people were talking about it.
It's okay. It's all anybody can think around me anyways.
If we're talking about Ryan, the male character, his dialogue automatically sets the scene and allows us to gain an understanding of the type of character he is and what he plays. So he seems like a caring and nice person who offers, obviously, Jennifer Lawrence a lift. However, the fact that he knew where she lived makes us as the audience question how he knew that, and maybe the fact that it's a bit unnatural and a bit creepy.
House is the reason why we can even afford to rent this house. What exactly happened again?
The daughter of Carrie Ann killed both.
Here we can hear the diegetic sound of thunder and lightning. This could be an example of pathetic fallacy, as the weather reflects the emotion and atmosphere that the characters are portraying through the clip we've just seen. Once again, the continuous fade to black also puts us on edge, and in my opinion, as soon as the screen goes black, I feel a bit uncomfortable, as I'm unsure as what is going to come up on the screen next. As well as this, both the diegetic and non-diegetic sounds correlating with each other, because the non-diegetic sound of the music is tense music with the continuous ringing, almost like a beat, as well as the diegetic sound of the screaming also puts us on edge. As well as this, the shot that we can see on the screen right now is almost like, in my opinion, it makes me feel as though I'm in the movie, because none of the characters can see under the bed, but it makes me feel as though I am under the bed and I'm witnessing what is happening in the trailer.
What happened to Carrie Ann?
She drowned in the dam. But the rumor is, you can see her in the woods.
This scene is the shoulder shot, as we can see a shadow of the character, and it's also a point of view shot from this mysterious character that is in the bushes, which also puts us on edge, as Jennifer Lawrence can't see us, but we can see her, so we're getting an insight as to something that she doesn't know, which is also a good effect, and it creates a lot of tension.
Hey, look, the freak finally decided to show up.
Ryan said
That short clip then also gave us an indication of the type of character that Ryan is. So at the beginning, we saw that he was a caring individual who gave Jennifer Lawrence a lift. However, we then questioned the fact that he knew where she lived, and now his violent actions makes us question, has he got like a dual personality? Who is he? And it makes you, as the audience, want to watch the movie because we want to question the type of character he is.
tough life.
He's really sweet and sad. He's all by himself in this big house.
Here, with the non-diegetic sound and the background music, we can hear the pace of the music increase along with the clips. So there's short clips with the fade to black transitions, and they're picking up the pace along with the music, which is then making us feel like we are picking up the pace as well and something's going to happen.
Not want the two of you to be alone in his house? Can you respect that?
The reverse shot between the intimacy of the two characters and then a girl whose identity we cannot recognise due to the shadowed face also creates a sense of tension, because from our point of view we're unsure who this other new character is that's been introduced in this trailer and what her intentions are. And because the other two aren't focusing and are occupied, we don't know what is going to happen next.
Brian?
The close-up shot just then allowed us to see her facial expressions and the way that she's feeling, which once again makes us feel intimate with the character, as we could possibly relate to how she's feeling as well. In this scene, there was obviously the fade to black lasted a lot longer than the previous ones, once again making us question what's going to come onto the screen next. And the fact that her dialogue correlates with, it doesn't tell us what is going on. We can't see what she has found, so it's sort of drip feeding information that she's found something and realised something, but we don't know what it is. And then, as well as this, the over-the-shoulder shot of this mysterious character who we don't know, and we're unsure what's going to happen next. This clip is very fast-paced and makes the audience feel as though we are involved in this trailer, and the fast pace of what we think is the girl coming across the screen makes the audience sort of jump, because before, when she was shocked at what she'd found, we sort of were intrigued as to what it was, making you feel closer and come closer to the screen. But then having that and making you jump just makes you feel a bit shocked, and it gives you a clue as to the kind of movie that you are going to be watching.
I'll leave a message.
I believe that the mum plays an important role in this trailer, as before, when she was saying that she didn't want them in the house together, the dialogue makes the movie appear like a standard American dramatic movie where you've got the protective parent who doesn't want their daughter or son to be around someone. But then slowly we realise that obviously the mum is correct and that something is wrong, and then her phoning her daughter, along with her phone just laying by itself, then creates a lot of tension, as the mum is now feeling what the audience is feeling, and we're unsure where Alyssa is or what is happening. In addition to this, I believe that Levi Strauss's theory of binary opposites, such as good versus evil, comes into play with this, as we believe that Alyssa and Ryan are the good people and this girl is the evil, so the two different opposites correlate with each other and also have a good effect as they create tension. Now, looking at this scene, there's obviously low-key lighting with the artificial lighting coming from the torch. And once again, because it's so dark, we're unsure what's going on, and we're seeing it from Alyssa's point of view as well, so it's making us feel as though we are involved in the trailer. Then the diegetic sound of the non-diegetic sound with the music and the high-pitched sound with the makes us jump, as well as Alyssa. And as you can see here, most of it is done with artificial lighting, but we can see a close-up of her face and her facial expression and her reactions and the way that she's feeling, which makes us intrigued as to what she's just seen, as we can't see because it was so fast. So that last scene that we've just seen there, the last clip, sorry, that we've just seen, obviously is also fast-paced, and I feel like there's a pattern going on with all of the suspicious characters. Like, we can't see them, we don't know who the characters are, we still haven't been introduced to that girl, we don't know who she is, but we are, like, from an audience's perspective, we're guessing that it is Carrie Ann, but once again, that character was blurred and the music helped create tension. If we're just going back to the digital inserts, I also believe that this creates tension, as there was this fall, Fear will find a new home, and then it says house at the end of the street. And in my opinion, if this helps create tension and give the audience some background knowledge, like also drip feeding them as to what they can expect. And personally, from my point of view, I believe that the house that the Fear will find is Jennifer Lawrence's house. So overall, I believe that this trailer has been very effective in creating tension and an uncomfortable atmosphere, like it has throughout the whole of the trailer. And I believe that the music, both non-diegetic and diegetic sound, played a very important role within this trailer, as well as the fade to blacks. So I'll think about considering these factors when I'm producing my own trailer.